What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are here today. All right, so to give you guys just a quick update, last video, you probably can see that right here if you haven't seen it already. But we were basically putting the last minute touches on the 350Z, getting it ready for the NITROUS setup that we're going to throw at it. So we threw in a new ported lower runner. We changed the spark plugs, we did an oil change. I also went ahead and swapped out the 50 shot pills to the 75 shot pills, so that way we can test with that and make sure everything's functional. So one of the things that I was noticing when I was coming home, actually, I was running into an issue where the car felt like it was kind of falling on its face. It wasn't really like making any power. So I was doing a little bit of investigative research to find it true.
What did you say?
English, do you speak it?
I was doing some investigative research to try to figure out what the issue was with the car, what was going on, why it was causing it. There's no fueling issues. Basically, I have a wideband in the car, so with the wideband, I can kind of have an idea of what's going on, why it's not making power, and kind of make a, a better decision from there of what I need to do next. And so I was noticing at full throttle, it was staying around like 13.5 AFR. This car normally is around 12.5 AFR at full throttle. So because of that, I was like, all right, well, let's go ahead and make some updates here. Let's see if we can change some things around. So I ended up pulling off the entire intake. I'm gonna spare you guys the whole process for that. But basically, I took everything off, back down to the lower runner. I went ahead and just loosened everything up and then just torqued it right back down to spec, just to make sure that everything was properly seated and everything was done right and there's no question or issues. As soon as I finished that up, I brought her back out on the road, gave it full throttle, and then at that point, boom, she's running like a champ now. I was noticing an issue though. I thought that the NITROUS would start firing at full throttle, and I was noticing with the car that it hasn't been doing that. I've tried 6 different ways to calibrate it, and I don't know why it's not doing it. Every time that I've done it, the car has always been off, or I'm sorry, the engine has been off, but everything's turned on. So I'm still able to get signals and everything to the accessories, but for some reason, it's not registering the throttle position sensor. So I did some research. I found a workaround that might actually work. So we're gonna test that theory today and see what happens. One other thing I wanted to point out really quick is that the only reason I haven't tried that method yet is because I wanted to try everything the correct way by Zex's manual on how to correctly do this, how it's supposed to be done and everything. Simply because at this point, with everything that I've done to this motor, everything that I'm going to be doing to it, everything that I'm throwing at it, I got to make sure it's done right, and I got to make sure it's done right the first time around. The old saying goes, measure twice, cut once. It's kind of the same thing sort of applies with these cars. It's a matter of, I got to make sure that everything's in place, make sure everything's good to go and should be running the way it should, and then let's hit it. All right, so I see that there is I don't know if you can see it really, but down there, the little green light that's on. So we're gonna press the black button. It'll now switch to red, and that's in learn mode. And so let's see if it learns it. Well, it says that it learned it. Nope, still having the same issue. So basically the car is off and it's acting like it's firing now. I'm not worried because the bottle is off, so it's not like it's a major concern, but I do need to get this issue fixed. So let's see if I can try it one more time. Okay, so we're turning the bottle heater on. So the bottle heater is on right now. Turning the NITROUS on. Go ahead and arm it. All right, we'll see that there is pressure. Ooh, there's a lot of pressure. All right, let's find out if this thing rips or not. Still nothing. Still not feeling it. Still coming across the issue. I'm still not sure what's going on, what the problem is, why it's not firing the way it needs to. It should only be firing at full open, wide open throttle. So if it's not opening at wide open throttle, or it's not learning correctly, I gotta figure out what the issue is, why it's not working. And this is the part of the video where I'm at a complete and total loss for words. The system's not working. I don't know what the problem is. It's not reading the TPS sensor. I have it tapped into the right wire. I have it tapped in the right place. I don't know what the problem is. I'm gonna have to do some research to see where there might be a problem. Maybe it's an issue because I have an updated throttle body. I have the NWP 75mm. It does run an adapter. So maybe I'm doing something wrong with it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some research and see what the heck's going on here, because I can't figure this out. I don't know what the situation is. If any of you guys at home have done this before, the Zex NITROUS kit, and are watching me struggle with it, please drop a comment or send me a DM on Instagram or something. Let me know where I'm going wrong with this, because I'm 99% sure I got this done all correctly and everything. I've got everything hooked up the way it needs to be hooked up, so I don't know where else I'm going wrong with the system. But like I said, I need input at this point. I need someone to give me some guidance here. So I'm gonna keep doing some research, see if I can find another workaround or something, and then kind of go from there. We'll see how this all goes. But until next time, guys, take it easy. Y'all really thought that was gonna be the end of the video? Come on, son. I told y'all that today was gonna be the day we make this happen. And I think I just figured it out. With the wire that goes to the TPS sensor, there's a little resistor that goes on it. That's what Zex provides you. It's so that it doesn't trigger a check engine light involving the TPS sensor. So trying to figure out what the issue was, why I wasn't getting a solid connection, I went ahead and cut that resistor out. When I cut it, actually happened to be a broken connection within that resistor. So whether it was a wire to the resistor, I'm not sure, but there was a break somewhere in the line. And the way I know that is because when I went ahead and wired the line directly without using that resistor, it works fine. It has no problem. So now when I turn the car on, right, and I switch that on, I go here, I'm in drive. Why am I not hearing it? It's not working, and the reason why is because I have an RPM window switch way down there in the trash of the car while I'm trying to get this all fixed and running and everything. So with that being said, I think we're ready to go do a test hit now. 150%. Let's see how this goes. Find out if this thing is gonna rip or not. Send it. Oh shit. Jesus. Oh yes. We're good. We're good to run. Let's do this. I'm so unbelievably ready. I've been waiting for this moment. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm speechless right now. This car feels so much stronger. And you know, a 75 shot, you would think that it's gonna give you a big kick. It's not a huge increase, but it is something that you definitely feel. I feel the car is a lot sharper when it hits. So Yeah, I'm feeling really good right now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for the views and everything. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content coming your way. Definitely drop a comment if you have any questions on you know, the Z, on the build, anything at all. The only thing I'm not going to give you is, I mean, I'll give you my shoe size if you really want it. It's your call. I'm not going to judge. It's 2020, can't judge. But yeah, stay safe, guys. Wash your hands like thoroughly, like 20 seconds. Listen to a Justin Bieber song in your head or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, take it easy, guys. Have a good one.